everyone and welcome back to another video. We are starting this one as we always do with me in my PJs, but not for long because I need to get ready and go to a universal credit appointment. If you're not from the UK, it's basically job seekers, because I'm recently out of university and I haven't got a job yet. So in the meantime, the government very kindly helps you with cover some costs. It's not a lot of money, but it's better than nothing, right? So I've got to go to that. Hopefully they'll have some insight on my job search and can help me, because that'd be very much appreciated. And I've been told they have some sort of graduate scheme in Birmingham, which they didn't have in Wales, so that's exciting. Maybe that will be the way to go. But yeah, I'm gonna get ready for that. Paddy's still in bed. I don't know if he's awake, but I gotta go in there and get dressed, so we'll see. We'll find out. I'm all dressed and ready to go. It's 19 degrees, so it's still jacket weather, but I'll probably take it off and walk on the way home. I've got a tank top on, ready for the summer sun if it decides to come out. It doesn't look like it. It's a bit gloomy. I'm back from my lovely adventure to the job centre. It felt really good to be outside, and I just wanted to stay out there, but I knew I couldn't do that, and I have to. The sooner I find a job, the sooner I can start just chilling a bit more. Not chilling, but you know, like going out, because I'll have some form of income. Whereas if I go out now, all I'm going to be thinking is I could be applying for jobs. Do you know what I mean? So that's what I'm doing. That's what's going on, I guess, in my head. I'm going to open all the windows now. I got back earlier than I planned, which I always do, but I always need more time. So I'm gonna rejig my calendar. I'll let you know what's going on. But today I've got to record a cover for someone. It's AHA's, what's the song called? The Sun Always Shines on TV or something like that. So that's what I'm doing. I learned it yesterday. I'm gonna record it today, which hopefully shouldn't take too long, but I just put makeup on and stuff, so that's the bit that takes the longest. Kind of annoying to put makeup on for like 10 minutes worth of video. Not even that, if I can do it in one take, which I did last time. But you know, these are the things that go on. So you'll see me with makeup on. Paddy's going to his friends for the weekend, so he's not gonna be here, so it'll just be you and me today, guys. It's 12, which means it's time for lunch. It's so funny because I've been out this morning. I feel like I've just eaten breakfast, like I'm not really hungry, but I should eat lunch. So I'm gonna just make a cheese and pickle sandwich and yeah, just chill for an hour, watch something. I'm gonna finish Across the Spider-Verse actually, because I started watching that. Was it yesterday or the day before? I think it might be the day before, I'm not sure. But yeah, that's the plan. And then after lunch I need to do that session gig, and I've planned the whole of the 5 hours between lunch and dinner to do that, but it won't take that long, so I'll update you later on what else is gonna be happening. Here's my sandwich and here's my movie. I'm ready. Hey, lunch is all eaten. I finished watching that film and it was really good, and I started watching King, is it Creole? Is that how you say it? It's the one from the 50s with Elvis. Love Elvis, so I'm watching that. That's really good too. I'm about to do my makeup for this video. I went proper 80s last time, kind of, actually not proper 80s, like kind of 80s with what I had. I did like the contour of the nose with the eyeshadow thing, but I am not going to do that this time. I'm going to keep it simple, so I guess I can talk you along what I do, but honestly it's just a really simple makeup look that I'm going to do today. I really don't want to be doing my makeup for like an hour and only use it for 5 minutes. Okay, so step 1 is foundation. I'm not going to do like a little sit down thing because I'm listening to AHA as I get ready to get me in the mood, and I don't want to get copyright striked, but I'm starting with the L'Oreal True Match foundation. This, don't know if you can see, it's not obvious, but it's not my skin colour. So I got this ages, like years. I know you're not supposed to keep it for that long, but I keep makeup till it runs out. Sue me. But yeah, I use this when I need to wear makeup. I'm not super bothered about how it looks. Like if I'm on holiday and I'm like tanned. But when I went to Spain last year, this actually ended up not pretty much, like it matched my face because I was so tan. So it's fine for holiday, but I don't know if I'm gonna wear makeup this year. But you know, because I hardly use it, there's quite a bit left still. And I used it for the last YouTube thing that I did because I stand so far away you can't see. I mean, I usually blend it okay, but it's hard because it's such a different skin tone to my skin tone. Like, it's crazy. We're not even cousins. So I'm gonna use this. It's a really good foundation though, if it was my colour. And then I'll update you with the next step, which I may as well just tell you now. I'm just gonna bronze. That's what I mean. We're not concealing or anything. We're doing super simple stuff. Can you see in the camera how orange that is compared to my actual skin tone? It's ridiculous. I'm basically Trump. So bronzer's on. I'll show you the bronzer I used. Again, it's something that I don't really use. I look like I've been on holiday. I look ridiculous. I can't tell on camera though, like from very far away, so it's okay. I just use this L'Oreal Back to Bronze. I have a better palette from, what's it from? Is it NYX? Yeah, NYX. I've got a better palette from NYX I like using. But, oh, she's glowing. But it didn't really do much because the foundation's so dark. But again, I've had this for ages, and whenever I can, like, get away with not using my faves, I use this. And then, don't worry about that. And then there's no lid, so I have no idea where it's from. But this is the highlighter I use. It's actually really good. It's a really good highlighter. And I just put that on my eyelids, on my inner corners, and a little bit on my nose there, as you can maybe see more so than the bronzer. I'm just going to put some brown on my lid. Super simple. Everything about this is just super simple, super quick. Eyeshadow's on. Can you even tell? Can you even tell anything's happening right now? I used this. Was it Rimmel London? Rimmel London Magnifies Spice Edition. Again, had this for years, so I used this colour here. Don't know if you can see it. You really can't see it. It's basically gone. Guess what, guys? It's one of those things that I use whenever I can. I can't point because I'm holding the camera, but the third one that's hardly there, that's what I'm using right now. Ooh, so exciting. Next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this eyeshadow brush that I've had, eyebrow brush that I've had for many millennia now, and this palette which I've also had for many millennia, can't speak. There's a shade called Indulge in this palette. It's hardly anything there, but there's a little bit, and I use it to like line my eyes because I don't have any liquid liner right now. It's the Nude palette. I'm not sure who it's by. It's by Profusion Cosmetics, the Nude palette. So, you know, I have no idea if any of this stuff is still being sold. It's that old. Like, some of my first makeup was this palette, like when I was 19. So that's how old. Eyes, I know it's not the most flattering thing up close, but again, from a distance, it's gonna look good, I promise. It's gonna look fine. I'm gonna put on some blush. This is a Life's a Peach blush. What? This is a blush that I actually use. It's the only one I have. It's really good, but it does fade quite quickly. It's really pretty for like 10 minutes. But 10 minutes is all we need, and it's the only one I got, so we're going with it. And then I'm going to put more highlighter on because I'm obsessed with highlighter. I don't know if you can tell, but I've actually got a few spots around my chin area, so I am going to use a little bit of concealer to cover them up. But I'm hoping it's not going to be too obvious because my foundation's such a dark colour and my concealer is actually the colour of my face, so actually I think it's a little bit lighter, so hopefully it'll all be fine. And then I'm just gonna, where's that brush thing that I use for my eyebrows? Anyway, there's a spoolie on the end. Can I find it? I can find it, I got it. I use this to brush out my eyelashes and then I put on my mascara. I actually forgot to put on mascara for the video, but the last video I did, but it's fine. You can't really tell. I just like the way it looks. And the last step is a pink lipstick and we're done. I'm not even going to do my eyebrows because I just don't think it makes that much of a difference, at least in terms of the context of this video. So I'm just going to leave it as is. I think they look okay. I'm going to take this hair down. Also, I realised I'm wearing a tank top and I tried to blend it in a bit with my fingers, but my neck is a completely different colour to the rest of my body, obviously. Did not think that through, but hopefully with the hair down, it's gonna look fine. Just like cover it up, it'll be okay. Yeah, I'm just like wearing these shorts. You can see my booty in the mirror there. These shorts, they're vintage, they're from Etsy, just some random seller on Etsy. I think they're from the 80s or something, or 90s. I doubt they're from the 80s. Let's go with 90s. And then this tank top, which my aunt found that we think must be mine because she bought me a black and white tank top when I went to live with her 4 years ago, and this disappeared, so we think it's not hers, so we're thinking it must be mine. It's mine now anyway, so I've just got this little, and it's nice for summer, so it's nice and cool, obviously. And I always need more t-shirts. I've ordered some t-shirts. If you haven't seen that vlog, it's last week's vlog. I've ordered some t-shirts because you girls just got no t-shirts. I'm pretty okay. Once this order comes in, I think I'm good for everything else. It's just need a winter coat, but I think I'm okay for everything else. I mean, I've got enough jeans now. I've got a lot of dresses, not a lot, but you know, I got a handful of everything, and a handful of everything equals a lot of clothes, so I think we're all good on that front. But let's go film this darn video. The sun always shines on TV. Hold me close to your heart. Touch me and give all your love to me. To me. I did it. I actually did it like 10 minutes ago, but I told myself I'd do one last take. And that one last take didn't record on this, so I did another video for it, so that was great. But I'm gonna put the video on Drive now so I can send everything off. Yay. So it's just after 3:30, I've given him all the files, we've marked the job complete, it's all good. So now I've got half an hour, because I just like retook the calendar. I've got half an hour doing whatever I want, so I'm just gonna watch YouTube videos. And then it's time to, I've scheduled in an hour of music. Oh, my calendar's scheduled in, I use a smart calendar, scheduled in an hour of music, which from next week I'm gonna look again for a producer for us. I talked about this for a long time in, I think it was last week's Friday vlog. Oh, I just remembered I need to edit the video. I'll do that later for Wednesday. I've got plenty of time to do that, but sorry, side thought. What was I saying? Oh, I talked about my music thing for a really long time. Basically, in summary, it was a 20-minute conversation, which was crazy, but in summary, it was about the fact that I didn't think I'd get all my songs produced this year, and I might, it's possible. That's basically what it was about. But the song that I want to get produced next, I emailed or messaged the guy on Sound Better that I want, but he hasn't replied. Sad face. And it's been a week now, so I'm gonna wait till Monday, and then I'm gonna look for other people, but I might message him on Instagram because I kind of really want this guy. So we'll see if he replies on there. Until then, it's applying for jobs related to music, which is what I'm using these hours for now, because the main thing that I need for music, first thing is a producer, but we're gonna give it a few more days for him to reply before we go look for someone else. And the second thing is money, because money makes the world go round, if you know what that's from. But yeah, that's what we need, a job. We basically we need a job. My dinner, but Elvis. I'm gonna watch this, eat this, but I've got some job updates. I applied for a couple jobs and I've got an interview on Monday, so that's exciting. But Elvis is calling my name right now, so I'm gonna enjoy this. It's 7 and I'm gonna do an hour of novel writing before I get to editing Wednesday's video, because I've got to do that at some point. I always put on my fluffy dressing gown, that grey dressing gown I used to have that was Paddy's. It's got a hole in it from the tumble dryer, so it's had to go in the bin, not even to charity shop. But I always sit, for some reason, I don't know why, but this just helps me write, just like being all snug. So this is how I write. I'm gonna do this for an hour, then edit a video, and then it'll be time for bed. What was I saying? Did I tell you Paddy came home? I don't think I started saying that, but Paddy came home an hour ago, surprised me to say bye, so that was super cute. And he's off to Nottingham now. He isn't sure how long he's gonna stay there. He was planning to go the whole weekend, but his friend and his wife, they're pregnant, so, and she might have one of the injections that induces labour because the baby's fully grown or something. So, I mean, I don't know anything about this stuff, but yeah, he might come home earlier, so that would be nice. But we're going to Spain in a few weeks, so I'll get to spend a week with him then, because of his work schedule we don't really spend a lot of time together, which is sad, but you know, it just makes you appreciate the moments you do have. But I'm gonna stop talking now and get to writing my novel. Hey, I'm still in my little dressing gown. I just looked at my schedule for tomorrow. It's Saturday, so I take more of a chill on Saturdays. I still work on Saturdays, but I take more time to like chill, like I said. Like I usually have half hour for breakfast, an hour for lunch, and 2 hours for dinner. On the weekend I have an hour for breakfast, 2 hours for lunch, and 4 hours for dinner. So it's just like after 5, it's all just chilling. So that's gonna be nice. Obviously it'd be nicer if Paddy was here, but he has abandoned me. So it'll be nice. I'm looking forward to tomorrow. I've been looking forward to tomorrow since Monday, to be honest. But even if I am still working. But thank you so much for watching. Should I leave it here? Do you know what? I'm gonna try and remember to sign off. I'll get ready for bed. Oh, do you know? Oh, I can't make up my mind. What the heck, I'm not gonna do anything else now. I'm just gonna take all this off and go to bed. So let me, oh dear, that's terrible lighting, isn't it? Is this better lighting? Is this good lighting? I don't know. Sometimes I think it's good lighting in like on the camera, and then I go to edit and it's like, that's terrible lighting. Why did you do that? Like I have a feeling I'm gonna edit this and be like, why are you standing in a place where your face is so shiny? Doesn't matter, we're into the light. Thanks so much for watching. If you like, please subscribe for more content. I post every Wednesday and Friday, sometimes more days if you're lucky. I did 3 days last week. This now means 3. Yeah, but thanks for watching, and I'll see you on Wednesday for another video.
I'm on the right path, but then I just smile. 'Cause I have you, and that's all I need. Taking walks in the rain, letting life take the lead. Prescription pills and therapy.